Hello, my name is Brett Moran. I'm backstage at the APCTC Super Conference, and believe it or not, I've actually got the Queen with us, the Queen of social media marketing, Veronica Pullen. Veronica, you just gave a killer speech to a group of about 100 people, and you just wowed the audience. People loved it. They got valuable information, got some strategies and techniques for Facebook. Basically, I'm going to let you tell us some more. So what do you do? How do you become the Queen?
You just take the place, and someone said this morning that it's all about your personal branding. You claim that space. I claim the space of being a queen because I am a queen, and part of the reason I'm a queen is because I have so many challenges that I've overcome. So every time I'm in a location, I need help with something, just like the Queen was. But so it does flow. But I've been using social media, which wasn't called social media back then, but for 18 years, and it happened because I have several disabilities, and at the age of 26 I lost my driving licence. And when you took that on its own, it's not a great deal, but I also have mobility issues, so the independence has just been taken away from me. Even though I'd only had my licence for 6 months, I've taken 7 years to get it. 6 months of the licence, got diagnosed with an eyesight condition, and the licence is gone. So at that point I needed to find a way of creating a life without having to really struggle with the outside world, with getting around outside. So I moved my whole social life online, and it wasn't until 3 years ago that I actually realised that there was a business in this, that people needed to know how to use social marketing profitably. And through using it myself as a business, I've really studied it. I'm not somebody who, this is good fun to talk on Facebook and let's just tweet celebrity. I actually studied the whole process, and I can pick up patterns in the way that people communicate. And when you understand the patterns in the way that people communicate, and you understand the steps that your prospect goes through between following you on Facebook, liking you on Facebook, following you on Twitter, and buying from you, that's the process that I teach, because there is an 8-step process, and if you miss out one of the steps, it's not right. It doesn't flow properly, and when it doesn't flow properly, you're not going to make any sales. And if you're not making any sales, you're not in business. You're not in business, and you're just wasting time having a good laugh with your mates about what you watched on TV last night. But that's not what you're in business for.
Okay, so I'm sure everybody's listening at home are going to be asking, what are those 8 steps? Now, are you going to give them away quickly now, or just give us maybe 2 or 3 of the most crucial?
I'll give you the 8 steps, because I can do
you are the Queen.
Just because it was you.
Thank you.
Because you asked me so nicely. Okay, step 1 is to attract. Attract, you just get a like, you get a follow. So people who talk about, you need 30,000 likes, you don't. All you've done there is attracted potentially 30,000 people who may not be good leads for you anyway. Step 2 is to connect. When you connect with somebody, they begin to care about you, and if they don't care about you, they're not going to want to know, they're not going to have any interest in you. So you build a relationship, you build emotional connections with people, so you connect, and when you've connected, they want more. They want to find out more about what you can do and how you can help them. So that leads them to step 3, which is where you capture their email address, their name and their email address, by giving them a lead magnet. And a lead magnet is a freebie that your prospect can download in return for giving you their email address. So it might be an ebook, it might be a audio MP3, something where you share a bit of your content. I give you my email address and you teach me something. And at step 4, you nurture. Now step 4 is not dissimilar to step 2, except you now have email as well. So you must keep in contact with your list and keep in contact with them on social media, because now you're really building
that relationship.
Exactly. So it's not about you selling at people, it's about caring. And just show up as a mate. Just be a friend to everybody and care about the result. When you're teaching someone what to do, care that they get the result from it. So at step 5, you verify. When you verify, you prove that you know what you're talking about, because otherwise they might have some interest in you. They might kind of like you and care, but now, what can you do for me? How do I, there's so many people that I know on social media, I haven't got a foggy of what they do, because they're not verifying themselves. And you verify yourself by creating content. It's not good enough to just constantly share somebody else's content, because I don't know what you know. I know what they know. So it's blogs, it's videos, it's podcasting,
Getting yourself out there.
Getting yourself out there and proving that you know what you talk about. And at step 6, you satisfy. This is when they know that they can trust you. Because I can say, but I know everything there is to know about social media. But it's a lie.
That's why you're the queen.
Well, but it's actually, it will be a lie.
Yeah.
Because I don't know everything there is to know about social media. But you'll know that. Because A, I wouldn't say that because you've got to be authentic. But B, I know everything there is to know about getting sales from social media. It's a different thing. I don't know every platform inside out. But 100 times more valuable if you said it about me. If you said that, geez, you need to speak to her because she knows everything there is to know about social media, it's more valuable to your prospect because it's somebody else verifying that what you say is correct. And in this case, they satisfy that they can trust you to deliver what you promise. Yeah. And at step 7, they're ready to invest. Now, investment may be time or money. And when we talk about time, we talk about webinars. For everybody who ever does a webinar, you know for a fact that when you can get registration, but getting a little to turn up is something else. And one of the reasons why people don't turn up for your webinar is because they don't believe that giving you an hour of their time will be worthwhile, because you haven't verified that you know what you're talking about, and they're not satisfied that you deliver what you promised. Okay, that's not the only reason, because there's family and all of that come into it as well, but part of the reason is that they're not satisfied that you are that expert. At step 8, it might also be that they buy a small ticket item. At step 7, a book or a small product, or they might apply for your big ticket coaching program. If you've got your big coaching program, they might apply for it at step 7. So it's almost a cash investment, but not quite. And at step 8, you convert into a sale. So you've now got your private client. In the coaching, training, consulting industry, the mainstay of our income is private client, and you can get them online at step 8, having gone through all of the other steps. And it might be that they buy into your big coaching program, or it might be that they come back having bought a book or a small info product. They come back and buy something else. And at step 8, you just make sure that you deliver what you've promised, of course. And at step 8, you then begin to get affiliates, because when somebody's gone through your program and know that you know what you're talking about, they want to share it with their community, and that's where you get the message out to more people with having affiliate. And you get the testimonial, because the testimonial satisfies step 6. Brilliant. Prove to people that you know what you're talking about and that you deliver what you promise. Great. So these are the 8 steps, and 90-ish% of our own clients come via social media. We don't do any local networking. My husband Bill and we have a third employee. We're living our dream life over on our Royal Island, which is the Isle of Wight and not Mauritius.
Well, in your speech just a minute ago, you actually called the Isle of Wight your island. It's my island.
It's the Royal Island.
It's the Royal Island. It's the Queen's Island.
It's the Queen's Island.
Veronica Pullen's island.
Yeah. The Queen Victoria moved there in 1846. She's not there anymore.
Veronica moved in.
Exactly. So in 2013, it was Queen Veronica's turn. So we're there. We moved there 9 days ago. It's been a 20-year dream of mine to live there. And through social media, through running this business, and through building my own community online and not being reliant on local physical networking, it's allowed us to do that. So 9 days ago, we moved over to our dream life, if you like. We've come back today. Yeah, we've come back today on One's Royal Boat to speak here at APCTC, having won the Small Business Coach of the Year Awards in March, to come back and give something back to the rest of the community. Back to the community.
So that's the 8 proven steps for creating a killer platform on social
profit blueprint. 8 steps of social marketing profit blueprint.
It's a bit of a tongue tie for me, so I'm glad you said it. Veronica Pullen, thank you so much. One quick plug, because we've only got a couple of minutes left. One quick plug. Your book. What's the name of your book?
Social Prospecting for Twitter. That works you through the whole, what I said earlier about knowing patterns and how people communicate. I teach those patterns in that book. Social Prospecting for Twitter is on Amazon in Kindle and in paperback. And you can download the free ebook that I mentioned, my lead magnet, at veronicapullen.co.uk.
That was my next question. veronicapullen.co.uk. She's the queen, she's psychic.
My crown, it has radar in it.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time. And again, your speech was wow. My name is Brett Moran. I'm backstage at the APCTC with Veronica Pullen. If you can go and check out her website at veronicapullen.co.uk, go and get your free social media, Twitter, ebook.
I can't remember the name of it now. Unlock the 3 best kept secrets to skyrocket your sales from Twitter. Free ebook at veronicapullen.co.uk.
Brilliant. Thanks very much.